Hello and welcome to Cornish Fishing Tales. This is, I think, episode 3 of a Gilty obsession, my series of videos of me trying to catch my first Gilthead Bream. Down the estuary today, the waves a bit savage, the wind was a bit savage, so I thought I'd give the estuary a try instead of the open coast, which is what I'm wanting to fish at the minute, but I don't seem to be able to get there much. So yeah, I'm down there, down the estuary. I've got my rods out. I've got a bit of razor clam on one rod, and I've got some mussels on the other. However, I did buy some hermit crabs today, so I'm going to give one of them a go in a minute. Change that mussel bait up for a hermit crab. See what happens. Wish me luck, chaps. I'll see you in a bit if I get any fish or anything exciting happens. And as per usual, I'll be doing my usual sort of chest cam videos of me just milling around chatting rubbish and getting the beautiful scenery around Cornwall. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, see if I get one. I'll see you in a bit. That's my rig, simple running ledger rig. I've got a bit of muscle on this one, but as you can see it's pretty silty and it's only a tiny little bit of muscle, and I think that because of the silt there's not enough scent there on that muscle. I'd like to fish the mussels because then I can use the small carp hooks, but I'm going to use a 2-0 like octopus, whatever hook, you know, the octopus ones, and a hermit crab I think for now, because I just think that's got a bit muddy. It's like almost like fishing a fish meal boilie in the silt. It just don't really work, there's not enough scent. So yeah, I'm gonna try that bad boy instead. Just a hermit crab. Let's tie him on. Get it back out there. What I'm kind of trying to do is I come down here at low tide the other day, and there's like the main channel, main gully for want of a better word, that I think the fish will travel up and down, and then it kind of comes off here, it forks off, and I always think whenever you're fishing, wherever water joins or forks off, it's always a good spot to ambush them. So I've set up here, I've got one rod out there now, and that's got razor clam on it. I've opted to fish it with the shell to try and stop the crabs. I don't think there's many crabs about at the minute, I don't think they're in yet. But I've tried that anyway, and that's what I've seen people doing for the gilts, so I'm trying it and see what happens. If I don't get no success, I can try it without the shell and see what happens. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Whether I'm going to catch or not, I don't know, because like I said at the start of this series, that's a simple, just lacquered it on, hook point's nice and proud. If something picks it up, I should hook it at least. But yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to catch anything because I'm not really very experienced, but that's why you're watching, I suppose. Yeah, alright, I'm going to put this out and I'll see you in a bit. Right, one of the reasons that I don't like bait fishing as much as lure fishing is it's not as exciting. It's like carp fishing. That surface fishing for carp is so exciting, it's so exhilarating, and I liken that to lure fishing in the sea. But bait fishing's just, you chuck it out and just hope for the best, sit around smoking or something. I never know what to do with myself because I'm a bit hyper. Do you know what I mean? I can't sit still, and I end up just walking around and changing things all the time. And yeah, anyway, that's my excuse for not catching today, chaps. and I don't seem to have as much to say. Do you know what I mean? Because there's not much going on. I'm not as talkative. So if this video is not quite as exhilarating as my normal bumbling rubbish, then that's why. I'm a bit calmer. I'm a bit. Do you know what I mean? I'm not as hyped up. But maybe if I catch one, that might change. So yeah, I'm sort of on the estuary. I'm quite far up the estuary. The tide's just coming in. It's been coming in probably for about half hour now. So I think if they do come in, I'm probably in for a bit of a wait for them to get up here. I probably should have walked a bit further down, but I'm going to be fishing into dark, and yeah, I didn't want to walk down and end up hitting a fish and then end up having to walk back up here and it being dark, and yeah, so I just thought I'd just try it here just for today. If this don't work, I shall try it a bit further up. Anyone got any tips for me on that? What I'm trying at the minute is fishing low tide in, because that's what I've read is good. And then I have read other reports saying high tide out. You know how it always is with fishing, but I suppose there is no rules with fishing, is there? It's just like I've seen every rule broken in the book. People just, do you know what I mean? It's you got all these rules, we have all these rules, but sometimes they're not, you know, like no carp corner could be the best swim in the lake some days. I know. I've got some good fish in them. So yeah, it's all a bit of a guesswork, and see how you, same as the lure fishing really from the beach. It's all a bit of a learning experience, and I've got to learn and try and figure it out, work out the puzzle. I find it more interesting doing it with a lure though, because you're travelling around and you're not just sitting static. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you prefer lure fishing or you prefer bait fishing, or why you prefer which one, and what not. Yeah, put a comment down below. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, because it could help me out one day if I ever hit the numbers where I could get monetization, and that's it, would pay for a bit of bait or something. I don't think I'll make loads, but yeah, on that note, I'm not farming anymore. For one reason or another, I've kind of packed in the farming. I've decided to have a couple of months off, make loads of videos, as much videos as I can this summer and this spring for you guys, and then towards the end of summer, or when I decide that I need to, I'm gonna start searching for another job. So yeah, probably going to go back into engineering. My earning capabilities in engineering are way higher than they are in farming, so I'll probably be better off to do that. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, but I'll decide nearer the time. Anyway, I'm going to leave you chaps to watching me just mill around and watching the lovely scenery, and I'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Oh. Oh, I forgot my milk. Never mind. I don't mind it black. I've just reeled in this, and either crabs have managed to get the elastic and the shell open, or I've just been done. I think I'm going to opt for not in the shell this time, so that I can mount that right on the hook. Maybe my hook point weren't proud of it, just robbed it out of the shell and pulled it off the other end. So yeah, I'm going to try it a bit different this time. Hopefully that was a fish and not a crab, because my other baits aren't getting done by the crabs, so I'm not even sure there's many about at the minute. I'm probably going to opt for half of this, I think. anyone give me any tips on baiting up, please do so. I'm not very good with it at the sea. Alright, so I'm going to chuck this out there again, I think. I chucked it before. I think I've had some. There's a crab, this will be a strip as well. The bloody mosquito there. Poxy things, it's only April. A load of birds coming this way. Are they shooting down there because the fish are starting to move up? Hopefully. Let's have a little look around the corner. It might be. I could always be lucky if I'm lucky. Hopefully I'll be lucky tonight. I want to catch a fish. I lost one on Sunday on the lures. My stupid schoolboy I caught. Look at that clamshell, that's massive. That's a big old clamshell. I'll have to come and see if I can forage some of that stuff, some shellfish soon. Make a little chowder or something, that'd be nice. But at the moment, I want to catch a fish. So yeah, like I say, I mean, I'm off work for a bit, so kind of trying to plan to go fishing every day the weather will let me. And if I can do 2 tides in a day, even the better. I'm really going to go at it. So tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to fish. Oh, I've got a guitar. Unfortunately, I've got guitar lesson tomorrow. I think I'm gonna suspend my guitar lessons for a couple of months and go back to them September or something, just to give me a bit more time, because sometimes I feel like I just want to dedicate everything to one thing, and that's fishing at the minute. So yeah, I've got guitar lesson at 12, and I think high tide's about 12:30, 1 tomorrow, so I'm probably going to go. The waves look decent as well, they look 2-3 foot plus, which is perfect for my beach that I'm going to fish. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, that's what I'm going to try and plan my days in the next couple of months. I'm hoping I have a right heyday and this weather's good, and we have a bit of a release from this rubbish weather, because it's, I think, to be fair, it's probably getting everyone down. It's not just fishermen. It's definitely starting to flood in now. It's like an hour and a half, I think, after low, so I can see this water moving in now, so I'm hopeful it's going to bring some fish. If not a gilt, maybe a bass. That would be nice. Catch something out of this estuary, because this estuary's not been too kind to me. I did try and fish it a bit in autumn last year, and I've just not had any luck whatsoever. I think if I'm to choose one or the other, I'd say I'm definitely better open shore fisherman than estuary fisherman at the minute, which is quite strange because I'm a coarse fisherman, but it's I've never really fished tidal rivers. So yeah, what a learning experience. It's so quiet down here, man. The sound of that water is mesmerising. The old cows over there, look. I will miss working with them. I did like working with cows. I did enjoy that job. It's just, yeah, times change and you need to do what you need to do. As they say, onwards and upwards. Right, I'm going to give my missus a quick ring because she rang me when I was setting up, and that was about 2 hours ago. I did say I'd ring her back, but I've got distracted. I'm probably in trouble now. I'll see you in a bit, chap. Well, that's reminded me of my carp fishing days. I'm such a dirty mould in my pan because I don't wash it out. I've always been like this. I used to just go and wash it in the lake a lot of the time, but I'm going to have a cheese toasty, but I better wash this up first. What do you think? Go, quick rinse, that'll do, won't it, chaps? Nothing better than cheese toasties when you're fishing. Let me crab on the right first. That was the furthest away that I cast out, if that makes any sense whatsoever, the longest time away. Something's had that, isn't it? So it looks like the crabs are about, because that's been savaged. I thought a hermit crab would have lasted a bit longer than that, but something's had that, isn't it? So it's like I'm against the crabs now, so I'm going to have to start baiting up a bit more quicker. More quicker. I'm terrible at language today. Quicker, more often. That's what I'm after. It's a bit upsetting. I suppose you just have to be consistent and do it on time. I know now that I'm getting crabbed, so just keep doing it sooner and sooner until there's a bit of bait left. When I get back, then I know I'm fishing. Strangely enough, maybe I did have a bite on that rod. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to chuck this one closer in, I think. Really fishing very effective. Chuck it about there, I reckon. Prefer green light at night. I was trying to get it so I could illuminate up the area so you guys could see it, but I don't think you're going to be able to anyway on the old GoPro. Give it another half hour or so and I'm going to call it a day, I think. I've been sat here for, what are we at now? 9:30. It's about 6, so I've been here about 3.5 hours now. I'll give it a good go. I don't think I'm going to catch nothing. Oh, moon up there. I've got astigmatism so I can see 2 of them, I think. That was ghost on it. My long-sighted vision is not great at all, especially now I'm getting older. I'm starting to find that I'm suffering short-sighted as well, which is rubbish because I can't even wear the glasses I've got now. They drive me mad, and I can't even think about wearing varifocals. So I think I'm just going to have to get blinder and blinder as I get older and just deal with it. I'll have to buy some eventually. Not looking forward to that. Well, chaps, I've just heard a fish jump in the margins. It sounded a little bit like schoolie bass. I suppose it could have been a bream too. I'm keeping my voice down because I don't want to spook anything. And I'm getting pretty excited. I'm hoping I might get a bite. That was definitely a fish. Desperate to catch, give me a bite. thing I always do when I'm fishing. Started it in carp fishing. Always pack down everything first, rods last. So when I was carp fishing, I literally used to pack my bivvy up, load my whole barrow up, and leave the rods right till last. Even to the point where, like, you lay your rods on the floor, let the not the bail arm, the clutch down, so that if you get something, it just runs. Leave them on the floor and pack your bank sticks, everything into it. It's like everything packed up, rods last, because the amount of times that I've had that rod on the floor with the clutch set loose, and right at the last minute you get a bite. It does happen, it really does happen, and if you don't do it like that, you're going to miss that fish. It's not going to happen tonight, I don't think. But I'm going to put all my stuff over there. All I've got to do now is pack down my rods, and I'm off home. Well, not like this time. I hope we have better luck next time. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. It's you guys that make my channel. If you guys didn't watch, then I wouldn't have a channel, would I? So thank you guys. I'll see you next time.